Anyone living in Eastlake near I-5 and the Ship Canal Bridge knows the freeway is noisy. And they know that at rush hour, it turns into a full-throated roar. The State Department of Transportation has been working to mute that roar for several years. Noise walls have been installed along Harvard and Boylston. Now, the state is studying whether noise-absorbing panels hung above the express lanes will reduce freeway noise. Two informational meetings were held the week of June 22nd at the Pocock Rowing Center just off Eastlake Avenue.
We convened an expert review panel in 2008, and they recommended that we look at ceiling panels, specifically some ceiling panels that are mounted vertically. And we've decided on a treatment section about 500 feet south of Allison. The treatment will be on both sides, and this is just a test section to determine if it's going to work.
We walked a few yards east where we would be off to the side of the Ship Canal Bridge. It got a lot noisier.
Where we were before, we were shielded by the structure itself quite a bit, and it was blocking a lot of the noise. Even the reflected noise was minimal, but here we're much more open to the reflected noise of the bridge. We can see the ceiling of the truss, and the reflected noise is the dominant source in this area. So that's what we're hoping to cut down with these panels, is the reflected noise. It's not gonna stop any direct path noise from the tires, but it'll hopefully cut down the reflected noise.
So we've got this material here, and it's a sort of quilted material. It's a nice soft material, and it's covered with fabric on the outside. It has an absorptive quality. And what we'll do is we want to hang these down from the bridge, sort of like a curtain. And what this will do is help absorb and block some of the noise that's coming off the bridge. The Ship Canal Bridge is sort of unique because it's a double-decker structure, and so not only do we have the direct noise from the tires and the pavement just coming out, but it's also bouncing off the top of that ceiling. And so this is the type of material that we hope will help block and absorb some of that sound.
I'm sure it will cut down the noise an audible amount. In our models, what it looks like is that it will reduce the noise in the residents that are closest to the bridge by about 5 decibels, and then it drops off as you move back away from the bridge. So that's an audible amount is about 3 decibels for humans, and then anything above that is clearly audible.
The study will begin in 2010 and last a year. If it works, the next step will be finding the money to hang the panels all the way across the bridge.